Good morning and welcome to your practice. Come onto your mat and take a cross-legged position. If this doesn't work, straighten your legs out. Just make sure the spine is long and that you are comfortable. Allow your eyes to close and give yourself a moment to arrive into the space. Start by noticing any sensations that you feel in the physical body. And just accept all of those sensations as they are. And just allow the face and jaw to soften. And now bring your attention to the rhythm of the breath. Just noticing that natural rhythm to begin with without changing it as we find connection. And then slowly introduce a lengthened breath into your practice. So we're breathing into the rib cage and abdomen and just slowing the breath down, making it longer in length. Find some consistency with that pattern. And just try and keep that going throughout the practice. And then softly opening the eyes and now moving with the breath. Inhale, raise your arms up, interlock your fingers and exhale, push your palms to the sky. Find some length in your spine and rib cage. And then just start to push the ribs out to the side and alternate from left to right so that we're opening up the rib cage again, just taking that stretch a little deeper into the side body. Come back to the center and release the hands down. And then take a twist to the right hand side. Your spine stays long. Turn your chest around and you might also take the gaze over the right shoulder. Breathing here. Take an inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. And just pausing there. Keeping your hands onto your knees, start to make circles of the rib cage around the pelvis. Take the circle as wide or as small as you like. And then change the direction. Bring yourself back to a tall spine. And now inhale, raise the arms shoulder width apart. Exhale, bring your right hand to the floor beside you. Take a side stretch, reach through the left fingertips and ground your left hip to the floor. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left side. Now we flow between the two. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, left. A few more times at your own pace. Finishing on the left side. Coming back up to center, reach tall, bring the palms together, and exhale your prayer to the heart space. And now we'll start using the neck So as you inhale, take your gaze up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your chin to the chest. Try and sync the movement with the breath. Keep it slow and steady. Come back to the center line. And now we look over each shoulder. So as you exhale, turn your head to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Try and keep the rest of the body still as you do this. So we're just isolating the neck. And now side bending. Exhale, bringing right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, center, and exhale, left. Try and lengthen the side of the neck. Keep the shoulders still. And now we'll circle the neck around. So as you inhale, you take your gaze up, and as you exhale, the chin comes down. Change direction. When the chin is next at the chest, pause and bring your head back up to center. Start rolling your shoulders now. Inhale, bring them up toward the ears. Exhale them down the back. And now change the direction. Finish on the exhale. We'll take the arms out in front of the body now. Bend in the last two fingers to touch the palms, and then touch the first two fingers and thumb together and touch those onto the shoulders. With your elbows bent, we make circles, drawing them in, up, and around. Sinking breath, inhale as they move up, and exhale as they come down. Change direction. Finish on your exhale and release the hands. Straighten your legs out, give them a shake if you need to. And then take the legs wider. You only want to take them as wide as feels comfortable, so you might need to adjust as we get going. We interlock the fingers and straighten the arms in front of the shoulders. As you exhale, take the hands down towards the right foot, and as you inhale, pull the body back. So we're using our core muscles here to move. The legs stay straight and strong, and use your breath to come forwards and deepen into the fold. Change the direction. Finish on your exhale and then release. Give the body a little wiggle if it needs it. And then transition to your hands and knees. We'll stack the shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees, spreading fingers wide. Inhale, dipping the mid back to look forwards. And exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest, working through your cat-cows. Finish on your exhale and come back to a neutral spine. And then tuck your toes underneath. So we're getting into a toe stretch here. And then just rock the hips backwards and forwards, pushing them toward the heels and then away again. Bring your hips back over your knees, release the toes and just circle the ankles a few times with the feet hovering off of the floor. Change direction. And then just let the feet rest. Coming into child's pose now, so sitting your hips as close to your heels as you can, and then stretching your arms forwards. Spread the fingers wide and have your hands shoulder width apart. Now flowing from child's to down dog, take an inhale onto the knees, tuck the toes, hips up and back. Exhale, knees to floor, release into child's pose. Continue at your own pace. So the next time you're in down dog, just pause there and keep breathing. And then slowly walk your feet toward your hands. Position them about hip distance. Keep the knees soft as you allow the torso to rest over the legs. Hands can just touch the floor. Now walk your hands around to the left side. Find some stretch in the right side of the body. And then take them over to the other side. Come back into the center and slowly roll your spine up. Your head will be the last thing to rise, so take it nice and slow. So we're going to work with the ankles now. We're going to take the right foot forwards and have just a standard gap between the front and the back foot. Press your front heel to the floor and lift the toes. Now using your breath, as you inhale, take the weight onto the ball of the foot and then raise both heels off. As you exhale, heels come down and the front toes lift. Inhale, raising onto both balls of feet. Exhale, coming down and lifting the front toes off. So we're finding ankle movement as well as stretching into the front calf. And you can bring the arms into this as well if you want to. So as you inhale, the arms rise up. And as you exhale, they come down by the sides of the body. A few more times. And then swap to the second side. So set up in the same way. The left heel is on the floor, toes are up. And then using your ankles, inhale to place the front foot down and lift both heels. Exhale, heels to floor, lifting front toes. Again, coming forwards and up. Exhale down. One more, inhale. Exhale down. Now add the arms in if you wish. Inhaling, arms float up. Exhale down. A few more. And finish on the exhale. And just soften and step the feet together. So your feet can just be comfortably close now. You might take them a little wider. Inhale to raise your arms, interlock your fingers, and exhale, push the palms to the sky. And then release the interlock and take hold of your left wrist. The palm faces up. As you exhale, you're going to side bend over to the right hand side. Your inhale brings you back to center. And then change the grip to the other wrist as you exhale. Take another inhale to find length, and exhale, go to the other side. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the hands. So we want to have the feet about hip distance apart now, and the knees are going to stay soft here, yet your heels are grounded down. So we're working with a bit of a stronger movement here. As you inhale, the arms rise up. Exhale, fold forward and swing the arms back. Keep this quite strong and use your breath and find that momentum. So we're really pushing and moving the energy here. A few more. And the next time you come up, bring your palms together. Exhale your prayer down to the heart center. And release. Now we'll take a wide stance on the mat, feet quite far apart, outer edges parallel, hands to waist. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forwards and rest the hands down onto the floor. Inhale, lifting your chest again. Exhale, lowering down. If your hands don't touch the floor here, you can use a block or maybe just let them dangle. Come to the fingertips, inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, rise your chest up. A variation of this pose now. Inhale, arms come to shoulder height. Keep your back flat as you exhale and fold, chest in line with the floor. And then you're going to twist so the right hand comes down and your left arm reaches up. Bring your chest parallel to floor again, and then swap over to the other side. Think about keeping your back flat as you rotate so your chest faces the floor once again. And then slowly inhale to hinge at the hips and rise up. Release your arms and heel toe your feet closer together, a little bit wider than hip distance, toes pointing out. Hands to heart center, let's bend into the knees and find Malasana, squat pose. You might need to stay quite high for this, but if you can, sink your hips lower. An alternative would be to sit on the floor and just have the knees bent a little further in front. We're going to do some arm variations here, so find a comfortable space. Sit tall through the spine. And then take your right hand onto the floor in front of you. You're going to open up the chest, reach through the left fingers. And if it's within your reach, you can take the bind here. If that doesn't work for you, then just keep the arms open. If you've gone for the bind, then lift your chest higher. Release your bind. Bring your hands back to heart center. And then second side. Reaching the other hand forwards, opening up the chest. Either staying there or going for the bind once again. Find shoulder rotation forwards as you get that bind and open up your chest to the sky. Releasing your hands, bring them to heart center and find a seated position. Just shake the legs out. Now bring the soles of the feet together. Open the knees, bring the heels close to the groin and just bounce the knees up and down. Now take the feet further away so we create more space. Inhale, lifting chest, and exhale, rounding your spine so your head goes toward the feet. Slowly releasing out, straightening your legs, and then planting your right foot onto the floor. You can stay here if you like, or place the foot then onto the outside of the opposite leg, maybe staying here, or bending the other leg around so that the heel goes toward the buttock. Wherever you are with the legs, straighten the spine and then twist toward the bent knee that's coming up toward your chest. Then release the pose, straighten out your legs, and prepare for the second side. So planting your left foot, taking it over if you wish, bending the straightened leg around so heel goes toward buttock. Sit tall and then twist to that top leg, placing your hand on the floor behind you and maybe looking over the shoulder. Gently release the pose and unravel your legs. And we'll just take a few minutes of Shavasana. If you prefer, you can do this seated so that it doesn't induce a sense of sleepiness. Otherwise, come and lie on your back, separate the feet and rest the arms by the sides of the body. Let that stillness come in, release any control of the breath, and just allow yourself to rest here for the next few minutes. So slowly start bringing your awareness back. As you deepen the breath, begin to move the fingers and the toes, and then guide the knees to the chest. From there, roll over to your right side before making your way to seated. Sit tall through the spine and bring the hands to heart center. Thank you very much for your practice and enjoy the rest of your day.